Hey there, I'm Sierra Bailey with Doers, Shakers, Makers, and I'm back with this week's Tuesday tip. I want to talk a little bit about the seasons, be it summer, be it the holiday season, be it autumn, spring, whatever. Many of us who are talented tiny business owners have a tendency, more than everybody else, to fill up every single extra second of time that we have with work. We can't help it. We love what we do. We are, after all, talented people trying to have business around what we do. So I want to talk about taking some time at the beginning of each season to think a little bit, to plan a little bit. And I'm not talking about planning for necessarily your goals, your metrics that you want to hit, the things you want to accomplish for your business. I want to talk about the importance of identifying to yourself at the end of whatever season we're approaching, be it summer, holiday season, whatever. Not about work. This is about your personal life. What is it that when you reach the end of that season that makes you feel that you either had the most awesome season ever and that you accomplished all the things that you wanted to, or that you get to the end of it and you go, it really didn't feel like summer, or it just didn't feel like the holidays this year. Now, after almost 20 years of owning my own business, I have had every imaginable type of holiday. I've had the holiday where I've paused my work and thrown myself completely into family and personal things. I've had the holidays where I've worked completely through them and basically not had anything to do with family or things really by choice, but a lot of the times because I felt that I had to due to busyness. Usually the holidays season is that way. I've had the type of seasons where I ended and think, oh, I did the things that I wanted to. I was able to pause work. It was fine. I was able to go on vacation or take an afternoon to go swimming or have a barbecue at my house and the world did not fall apart. I've also had the seasons of, let's say, a summer or a spring where at the end of it I said, well, I accomplished all of my work goals, but I don't think I did anything else. So I'm not here to say any is right or wrong. What I am here to say is that if you find yourself constantly longing for something that you're not experiencing at the end of a season, it's usually because you didn't take the time to do the thing you wanted to do. You probably didn't even identify what the thing that makes you feel like it is that season is. So I want to stress the importance of first determining what the things are that will make you feel like you had a good summer, a good spring, a good fall. And by good, I mean at the end of it, you say, oh, I did all the things that I love to do. So we'll go from like your cliches of it's summer. You want to maybe get into the water at some point, be it a pool or a beach or a pond or whatever. It is fall. You want to carve a pumpkin or pick apples or drink cider or go for a walk through crispy leaves. It is winter. You want to see snow. You want to roast marshmallows inside at the fire. I've actually done that in a fireplace. It's quite fun. Or you want to get bundled up and walk through the chilly streets after like Thanksgiving dinner. Or it's spring. You want to plant flowers for the coming summer. You want to clean up your yard. I mean, there's all sorts of things that signify to us what the specific seasons or what the holidays feel like. Holidays, for example, if it's really important to you to do a jigsaw puzzle with your family every year, well, you have to order the puzzle and put it out and tell people that you want them to do that. If you love having eggnog and it just does not feel like the holidays without eggnog, then you need to make sure that you buy the ingredients and make the eggnog and have a reason to drink it. So I want you to think, whatever season is coming up, what are the things, pick 5. What are the 5 small things that you want to do that make it really feel like it? Hey, maybe one of those is a little bigger, involves a trip or something like that. And then I want you to make sure that you are looking at those every week when you're planning and say, oh, I'm now going down to this many weeks left in this season. Have I done this thing that makes me feel like I'm doing it? Can I throw one of those in there? Perhaps you are coming up to a long weekend where, sure, many of us love to work on holiday weekends like a Memorial Day or a 4th of July or a long weekend in the fall or winter, whatever. But maybe that's a great time for you to feel like, well, there'll be less emails that day. There'll be less going on. I can schedule social media. I probably won't have people that are contract work wanting to work that day. Why don't I take one of those days and do one of the things on my list? Or my goodness, I own a business. Why don't I just play hooky on a Wednesday and go do the thing I want to do? I really want to stress to you the importance of being a talented tiny business owner and making sure that you're taking the time to do the things that you love. Because most of us start our own businesses exactly for the reason of being able to make time to do the things that we love. And then we get into these businesses and they completely consume us and we shut everything else off. So please take a few minutes at the beginning of each season. Say, these are the things that I really want to accomplish. I don't care if they seem silly or whatever. These are the things that make me feel like this season was successful. And then make sure that you're making time for them. Make sure that you're doing them. It will definitely help those really long days when you do have to put in a lot of hours and you can't step away from your desk. It will make you look forward to these fun things that you have scheduled. You can be spontaneous and they can just come up, but make sure they're in your mind so you know, oh, I really need to fit in raking the yard and letting my dog jump in the leaf pile, because if I don't fit it in, the leaves will be gone and then I'll have missed that chance and I'll be really sad about it. Take a few moments, schedule those things, and then enjoy them. It's okay to enjoy them. You can let yourself not work for a few hours. Everything will be okay. The world will not fall apart. But I hope you really take my Tuesday tip this week to heart. Think about those things you want to accomplish and put them on your list. There's no shame in scheduling the fun things in life. It's okay to do that. If you're not a scheduler, just make sure that in your mind you know these are the things that have to happen and then work on making them happen. Good luck with it. I hope you have fun. My name is Sierra Bailey with Doers, Shakers, Makers, and I will be next week right back here with another Tuesday tip.